win coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Grant.
Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning one game apiece.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Fox. After New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Fox. Brunson against Fox. Left side Hart. And he buries his first look.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Fox. He just could not put it together in that loss to New York. Here's Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Brunson against Fox. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got his second basket on the night.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Castle outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox for 3. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside Anunoby. Towns down low. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
They get it back. Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Over Fox. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Hart. 6 points for Jalen Brunson.
Interesting choice going for the fadeaway. An unnecessary flourish in that case.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. On the wing, Vassell. Anunoby covering. Vassell's shot is good. Knicks leading by 3. Outside Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Fox. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Free throw's good for Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Fox against Brunson. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Champagny. And here's Vassell from the arc. Hart pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brunson against Fox. Brunson passes to Hart. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by San Antonio. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
That one goes. Count it.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Here's Champagny. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox left side. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray. Fox has got 10.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max club.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
And New York has possession. Following that last 3-pointer by San Antonio. Back to Brunson. And the layup is good off the glass. 12 points for him.
Another hoop for Brunson. Really, he's one of the most potent scorers in the league. He's on a heater tonight, folks.
Pass to Champagny. And here's Vassell. Anunoby covering. And here's Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Vassell. The 3 is up. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Here's the floater. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. Here's Champagny. No made baskets yet. Back to Fox from outside the arc. No good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Towns for 3. He's off on that one. For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Champagny. Box for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. To the inside. Ball stolen. Back come the Spurs in transition. Castle left side. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Screen by Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Now Towns. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A new lineup here for New York. Now let's check out the rookie leaderboard. A confident, efficient group of scorers over the last 10 games. Second, Dylan Harper. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Olynyk. Now here's Barnes. From deep, Harper. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Iwara passes to Robinson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Cornette. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. The kick out to Johnson. Over Clarkson. Johnson with a bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Alvarado. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. On the wing, Clarkson. Screen by Robinson. Back to Shamet. Tries again. Another one falls for New York.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
23.
Here's Harper. No points so far. Cornette passes to Johnson. Over Clarkson. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, not the easiest shot. Johnson not afraid of a challenge.
Now Alvarado. Here's Shamet. Off target from 3-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Harper passes to Barnes. And here's Johnson, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Pass to Harper. There's the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now just a 1-point New York lead. Now Robinson. Cornette defending. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Rebound by Olynyk. On offense, here is San Antonio. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Barnes quickly leaking out there. He's always trying to get some easy buckets, easy points, and as a result, he's able to beat defenders sometimes.
Clarkson with the ball. Robinson, a screen on Johnson. Clarkson for 3. And they get it back. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. His fingerprint And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the group for New York starting the second. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. Here's Shamet. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Shamet's got his second bucket on the night. Fox feeling it out a bit. To the left side wing from deep, Harper. The Knicks pull it in. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Harper passes to Cornette. Here's Johnson. They need this. Again, the miss by the Spurs. New York leading by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And the bucket is good.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Now here's Alvarado. No points yet. Towns, right side. Clarkson up top, fires the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And the Knicks lead by 7.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Here's Fox. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. The Knicks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Fox. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Fox outside. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now here's Robinson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. It's stolen by Johnson. Fox outside. Fires from deep. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
He had 2 first-quarter threes and now just added another.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here they are, fans.
And some changes here for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges outside. There's the triple. On target from range. Bridges has got 6 points.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Here's Wembanyama. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Tips it. The kick out to Brunson. Three-pointer. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Spurs trail by 14. Now here's Fox. He's got 16 to the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. And it's Brunson again missing. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Down by 12. Robinson in the post. Wembanyama on him. Bridges passes to Towns. Pass to Brunson. Beyond the arc. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night.
If Brunson gets space from beyond the arc, expect him to let it fly. He's extremely confident in his abilities.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Barnes. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. And so it's San Antonio with it. 15-point game. Fox outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Outside Hart. The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Spurs trail by 18. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
Pass to Hart. Towns, right side. Over Wembanyama. Towns can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 15. Castle with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Fox outside. Fires for 3. And Castle with a basket on the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Now here's Anunoby. He's scoreless. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. There's the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Castle outside. Jacks up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Brunson. He picked up 24 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Here's Fox. The Knicks making their last shot. Castle with it. Hart covering. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Knicks leading by 14. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Harper, he's checked in for Fox. Let's see some of the numbers here for Karl Anthony Towns.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
Outside Brunson. Six to shoot. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Castle on the wing. Vassell outside. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. Vassell's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
Bridges on the attack. Outside Hart. From behind the arc. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Here's Champagny. No points so far. Left side, Wembanyama. Over to the left wing. For 3, Vassell. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Bridges outside. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. To the paint. Here's Brunson. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And that's now 10 points for Devin Vassell.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Excellent work from Robinson, going right at the defense and forced them into a compromising position. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Oh, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside? Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Harper. He does not get the second one. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They led by as many as 18. Brunson against Castle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Nails it from 3. Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Vassell against Anunoby. Vassell outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knicks leading by 17. Robinson passes to Brunson. Back to Robinson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Robinson against Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Wembanyama's got 9.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
And so it's the New York Knicks with an impressive 16-point lead heading up, in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the San Antonio Spurs.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them, but come on, man, you gotta compete.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
The league is so full of elite point guards. We get to see incredible matchups every night. You can't ignore the skill that both of these guys have shown in the first half.
Yeah, they're trying to one-up each other each time up the floor. This is great to watch.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
New York leading by 16. So on the floor for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at the 4. Now here's Hart. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And that one misses. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Yes, shot making, playmaking. Wembanyama can do it all offensively.
Towns passes to Anunoby. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Now here's Castle. Wembanyama up top, covered by Towns. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Outside Brunson. Anunoby, a screen on Fox. And here's Brunson from the arc. Gets the three ball to go. Brunson's got 27 points.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Now here's Wembanyama. 13 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Fox, that's good.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. EA?
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Now here's Fox. 21 points in the game.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Here's Brunson. An easy 2 on the layup. That's 29 for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 10. Tries it from 19. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
To the wing on the left. Brunson against Fox. And that one's good. Brunson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Brunson passes to Hart. Now Bridges. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Vassell with the rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Fox against Brunson, and there's Fox on the assist from Wembanyama. Fox has got 25 points. New York leading by 13. Right side Brunson. Kicks it out Towns. Towns, a screen on Castle. And Anunoby for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Fox with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Castle outside. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby!
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Hart. Towns, left side. Wembanyama. That one a little long. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 12-4 run. Fox outside. Wembanyama down low. Anunoby covering. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Hart with a screen on Fox. Here's Brunson outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Champagnie. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 5 assists in the game. Brunson looks it over. Wembanyama against Towns. Towns in his comfort zone.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 34, and Anunoby gets it to go.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 21. Fades. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Wembanyama's got 14 points here in the second half. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. Back to Hart. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Such a crafty player. Brunson really excels at getting the defense off balance.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Both free throws good from Brunson.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama won't be denied.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Robinson a screen on Barnes. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now Fox. 25 points in the game. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Towns. Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing inside.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
92-79.
Wembanyama against Robinson. Outside Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 18 points in just the second half.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. And here's Fox. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And some changes here for New York. Sohan's checked in for Towns. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And San Antonio with a change here too. Cornette's checked in. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They lead by 11. And a big finish by Robinson.
You cannot allow Robinson to get this kind of positioning, or else he's dunking all over everybody.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
On the wing, Fox. 28 points for him. And it's good. 2 points.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
From about 16, and it's Cornette with a rebound.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
The three from Wembanyama. Sohan with a rebound.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Pass to Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Let's go with a three. And it's Brunson missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
Yeah, easy brush off for Wembanyama inside.
Outside Brunson. Robinson finds Brunson. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 9. And here's Cornette, still without a bucket. Robinson with a steal. Inside, it's stolen by Barnes. To the paint. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul too, and he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Huck Porty's checked in for Sohan, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson outside. New York working the ball around now. The baseline J. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Lets the three fly. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be right back after this word. Behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Spurs trail by 6. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at center. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Harper knocks down the triple.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Knicks leading by 3. Alvarado outside. Pass to Towns. Back to Alvarado. Here's Shamet, covered by Johnson. From deep. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Robinson, a screen on Fox. Clarkson for 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Back to Barnes. Cornette sets a screen to tie it up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Shamet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Knicks lead by 5.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Cornette. And it's Fox penetrating over Clarkson. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Pass to Towns, takes a 3. Harper pulls it in.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Shamet passes to Alvarado. Towns for 3. Towns making his mark from long range.
Draining his first 3 of the game. No doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Timeout, San Antonio.
New York making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. San Antonio again missing.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Alvarado, the pass to Brunson. Shoots over Harper. Brunson misses. Spurs trail by 6. Harper passes to Fox. And here's Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox outside. Shot clock at 5. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Jose Alvarado.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
And some changes here for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Robinson, and it's Bridges in for Alvarado.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Towns on a screen. This one for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Fox. Fox makes his move inside and scores.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Counted.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Fox outside. Six on the shot clock. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's. Here's Barnes. Out to Fox. To take the lead. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Pass to Wembanyama. Launches a three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Now here's Towns. Now Bridges jacks up a three. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And it's 9 points for Mikal Bridges.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Fox. Barnes passes to Fox. Wembanyama, high post. Goes up from the top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Wembanyama's got 31 points. Bridges outside. Outside Brunson. High post Towns. Back to Brunson. 4-3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Johnson. That one's good. This game is all even.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Bridges outside. There's the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox outside. Here's Johnson to take the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's on Clarkson.
And Johnson just knows how to fool defenders. Great shot fake there.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
Josh Hart's checked in for Clarkson. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie, he's checked in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Harper. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Outside Brunson. Towns outside. Yep, that one's good. Towns has got 20.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Here's Champagnie. Right side, Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Hart. Anunoby on the wing. Here's Brunson. Takes a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 44.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Fox outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
New York working the ball around now. Towns on a screen. Hart from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Bridges against Castle. Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. And it's Fox missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Anunoby. Out left to the wing. Brunson against Johnson. Brunson misses.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
To the middle. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Fox against Brunson. Outside Anunoby from downtown. The free ball is down.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Fox. Here's Champagny. Castle outside. Outside Fox. 5 to shoot. The free is in!
They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Towns. Outside Anunoby. Oh, the feathering touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Anunoby. Oh, gee, you can count on him to step up and make big shots.
Fox against Brunson. Oh, Fox pushing through the defense.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Here's Hart. Oh, Fox for the steal. A minute 37 left in the game. Fast break. Here comes New York. Anunoby. The free is off. San Antonio trailing here. That's a man on a mission right there.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
What's up?
Falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Big moment there. Ties it up while getting fouled and then takes the lead with the free throw.
Outside Bridges. Now Towns. Powers it down.
Bridges is that guy. Wants the ball in these moments. Absolutely incredible.
Spurs shooting the ball at 60%. An excellent average. Fox. Outside Vassell. Wembanyama against Towns.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Here comes the Knicks in the action.
by Brunson. Brunson brushes off the D.
Staying under control and unflappable, Brunson steps up when his team needs him the most.
Defensive foul charge to De'Aaron Fox. Second personal foul. 13th foul. Jalen Brunson at the line.
That free throw good from Brunson.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
And stolen by Brunson. Oh, what a move. And that's money on the layup.
Just making the defender look downright silly and then exploded to the bucket for the finish.
That was just an outstanding play from start to finish.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. It's deflected.
What a big-time denial by Anunoby. OG came flying in to erase that chance.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Line, 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Takes a three. Can't hit it.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Anthony Towns at the line, 2 shots.
We got this. We got this.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Fox fires! No good from 3! So New York wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.